Yo, happy Halloween, my niggas. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of CrossFaded. Happy Halloween. I hope that you are having a great Halloween. Listen, we're not going to keep you here all night. We done had shows where they done ran into the 5th hour, 6th, 7th, 8th hour. We're not doing that tonight because folks got a trick or treat. Folks got stuff they want to do. And I got stuff I need to do too. You know, in my heart of hearts, I still want to go to a haunted house tonight. You know, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But I may spontaneously just say, come on, let's roll. And take my lady with me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, keep her in front of me while I walk through the haunted house. So, I may be doing that tonight. So I'm not going to stick around that long tonight. But we're going to have a good time on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? So if you got yourself some libations, get yourself a glass of something. Pour yourself up. Kick it with your guy. We're going to get started here in a minute. Yo. We just in the waiting room, waiting for doom on a Halloween night. Man, it's on. Ghosts and goblins and Mo. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Can I rotate a little bit of music while we just chilling, man, for the folks to fall into the room, if y'all don't mind? I'm gonna rotate just a little bit of music. That's how they say it in Memphis. That's my music, man. That's my music. Let's roll. We just rotating a little bit of music, man, while we chill. You know what I'm saying? Couple more minutes, you know what I mean? And then we gonna get started, ladies and gentlemen. Real life hip hop Halloween stories 2. This is real life hip hop Halloween stories 2. and it's going down. Be right. Whoa, whoa, hold up, hold up.
I got them all in it. I like them all shades, all races, all figures. Dig it. You know I got a plethora of women, but I'm trying to find a sister with the measurements of Nikki.
We got caskets and some more.
She my little dancer. She don't need a FAFSA. Brain so good, mess around and got a bachelor. Call me Tiger Woods. I'll be back for my masters. The pretty girls make it happen. All the ugly girls, why the hell is y'all clapping? Roll up for the night. No strings. Let me see you.
That didn't really come down.
Make you scream. Cool beans, I be off the collar. She plays red on white.
Yeah.
Let me just remind ya, I cannot help. I gotta pick
Ghost and ghouls. Well, they missed the cast. That's cool. I mean, it's all good. Yeah.
What's up, DC?
Ghost and ghouls and some more shit. Yo. What kind of Halloween hip-hop stories do you know about? You know what I'm saying? Have you heard of some crazy, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop shit that didn't happen in the game? That, you know, oh man, tell me about it if you got any hip-hop Halloween stories. I know CWK's got some stories. Shout out to CWK, man. That's my man. That's CWK Promotions, man. That's my man Chris Fight up in the house right now. We getting ready to get started, you guys. I'm just like rolling out another couple of songs, one song maybe, and just letting a couple more people fall into the room. But be thinking about your hip hop Halloween horror stories. I don't care if you don't know the artist. Like if you went to a show and it was Gucci and them niggas got the shooting in the parking lot. Tell me about it. You know what I mean? Hip-hop Halloween horror story. That's a horror story, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've had any personal hip-hop horror stories. I've been to shows where people pulled out guns in the parking lot. Like I did a show in Mississippi one time, and it was the best show. Like it had a good turnout. It was like in the Biloxi, Mississippi area, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody did what Andre 3000 would say, Hollywood Code. That's when a man take his shirt off and get to screaming and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the guy got to screaming, and then he stomped out the club, and he didn't come back. So, you know, everybody in the club thought it was over, you know, including myself and, you know, my team that I was with. So we start packing up, and we was packing up everything, and we started carrying boxes to the truck. And by the time we made Trick 2, carrying boxes to the truck, we looked up, and he was standing in the middle of the street with an AK-47. And he still didn't have no shirt on. And this is Biloxi, Mississippi. The people that was with me, Young Bleed, he can attest to that. Mr. M, he can attest to that. Psych Pacino, God rest his heart. He can attest to that. Rush 1K. They can attest to that. They was out there. They saw that. That was crazy. And he was out there screaming. And we just knew any minute he was just going to just start mowing down the parking lot. So, and people was just making their way to the cars. And I never found out who he had a problem with. I never found out, like, who he was mad at. I just know he was about to shoot up the whole parking lot. and he had an AK-47, you know, 19 man clip. You know, he had about 30 some odd shots. I said, we gotta roll. Or we quickly jumped in the van and we got the fuck out of there. That's the closest thing I got to a hip hop horror story. But tell me yours. You know, what do you have? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've definitely heard some for sure. But yeah, y'all, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. If this is your first time, Omega Classic Records is damn. Excuse me. We got to do that again. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. Omega, none rhymes greater. He is I, and I am him. Light-skinned cat with dreads and no brim. Please make sure that you share this link to this show with all of them and some. Crossfaded, 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 crossfaded. Bad they never made it. Bad so now they hating. They bad for how they paid it. I'm just trying to make it, trying to hold my placement. Thanking God for the graces, watching for changing faces. Crossfaded, this is special occasion. Subjects hotter than Cajun, and who lay Mason. Crossfaded, I'm just a duck in the pond. Shout out to Dorian, my reign has just begun. I be crossfaded, 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 guys. And notice crossfaded, 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 crossfaded. Well, you ready? Let's start the show. Yo, welcome to Crossfaded. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. Omega, none rhymes greater. So, what kind of hip-hop Halloween horror stories do you have? Have you been at the shows and seen bloody fist fights and brawls? A whole free-for-all? Maybe you were at a punk show and they put on a little bit of punk shit with a little hip hop flair to it, and they got the mosh pitting and whooping somebody's ass. Tell me about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you my stories that aren't mine, but stories that I have in store for you tonight. So I hope you guys all are having a good Halloween so far. And like I said, once again, we're not going to be here as long as usual. I really never plan to be here as long as we usually are, but tonight I'm for sure trying to be out of here in a decent time. Folks got a trick or treat. Folks got kids. Folks got, you know, things that they have to do. This is a holiday, and a lot of people have great fun on this holiday, going out to shows and going out to parties and some more shit. So make sure, please, that you have a safe time while you're out there in the street. Make sure that you guys are making sure that you check your kids' candies and making sure that you make sure that they have, you know, everything in order and everything's cool. All right. So, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna holler at my PA. I think Mr. Murph has just arrived and he's beating down the studio door. I need my PA to let Mr. Murph in before he kicks the door down. But outside of that, you guys, let's go ahead and finish getting all the mass texts out. I had to get those mass texts out. Let everybody know, yo, what's up? Man, CWKs, what's happening? Cowboy BW in the house. Can I get a yeah for my little homeboy, my cousin, my blood, Cowboy BW, because he is a Cowboy fan, and I love the Cowboys as well. So, what is going on as far as what we're getting started with? Well, I'll tell you this. I want to start with our people. I want to start with our giveaway winners, and I want to say congrats to y'all. All of you guys should have your stuff by now. So if you have pictures and you have your stuff, please send me your pictures right now. Let me know that you have received your goods and that you have opened your stuff and you've given it to your kids. And I need pictures of y'all, you know, so we can show the testimonies. So far, my giveaway winners have sent these pictures. This is my man right here, my pops, out of Denver, Colorado. Well, out of Denver, but in another place. And see, he's in the Halloween spirit, wearing his Freddy Krueger sweatshirt right there. That's dope. I really like that sweater. It's dope. He received his back to school pouch that he won during the giveaway. It had all kind of goodies and treats and everything in it. So shout out to that man right there. My man, thank you. Shout out to that brother. I love him to death. My man just recently came through a surgery, probably about, I want to say days ago, man. Like, he's not too long been out of surgery. It's something like maybe to the tune of just a couple of days ago. So shout out to Pops Kleiss. He did receive his giveaway winnings. Shout out to him. Mom Kleiss, give it up for her. This is Papa Kleiss' wife. She received her winnings, and as you can see, she won that grade school bag right there with all of the Marvel characters in there. Well, not all of them, but you know, the Avengers. As you can see, you know, she's got Spider-Man right there down at the bottom. I see Thor. I see look like the Hulk, and that's the bag and the water bottle. So she's gonna give that to some families, some grandkids, and if they don't seem like they need it, she's got an alternative to give it to kids that's less fortunate that she knows out there in their community. So shout out to her, man. And I'm glad that you know she won and her and Pops won. Then I got to give a shout out to my man right here. This is my man in 1,000 grand out in the Denver, Colorado area. Give it up for Mr. Slice. You know what I'm saying? He received his winning. His winning was a back to school pouch with a lot of goodies and everything in it. So shout out to my man. Shout out to Miss Nora Blades. You know what I'm saying? Nora, I wish you had won something that night. I feel like you did hit, Nora, and you was gone. I had to go back. I don't know if I ever told you that by text. To some people, I text them to let them know, hey, you hit, you know, but you wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if I text you, but I think you might have hit, Nora, and you wasn't here. But that's all right. You know, we're gonna have some more stuff, and you know, we're gonna make sure you get something. You know what I mean? I'll make sure everybody get a little something, because you know we're just trying to take care of our people, our fellowship here. You know, I appreciate everybody that turns out, and I welcome the new folks like yourself, Nora. Thanks for being here. You've been here a couple episodes now, 2 or 3. You know, I definitely appreciate it. So you're gonna win something, Nora. Hang on in there. Trust me, I got you. And I don't have you like I'm, you know, cheating or nothing. The wheel does its own thing. All right, so you're gonna win if you stick around. Shout out to Nora Blades. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy BW back in this thing once again. CWK saying what's up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And we got quite a few folks up in here tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. And then one more picture that I got is this young man right here. Give it up for this young man. This is my cousin right here. This is my second cousin right here. He won the first grade school pack, or I'm sorry, his girlfriend won the first grade school pack, and then he won, as you see right in the middle right there, a little red bag. He won that red back to school bag full of goodies and some more stuff. You know what I mean? So shout out to little cuz. That's Cowboy BW right there. My little cousin all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, man. So we received his gift, and yes, little cuz, your pick was fire. Your pick was fire. I like the thumbs up, the shades, the whole setup. You set it up where everybody can see all the Barbies and Barbie book and the water bottle and your bag, and you laid it out. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cowboy DW, man. We still missing pictures from some of the other winners. You know, so you winners, send me your pictures if you're here tonight. I've already sent text reminding you about those pictures. I'm going to remind you until you send them. You know, because we want those. We want people to see, you know, the opportunities and people to want to partake in them and tune in and get some good hip hop information and have a good time, listen to some good music, enjoy myself, enjoy my partner in crime, Mr. Jerome Murphy. You know what I'm saying? And take in some sports and, you know, just spreading love, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So keep turning this fresh off the press. I see Daryl Farmer. Oh, look at the Farmers, man. I can't show you this right now, but they have received their stuff. Look at them, man. That's awesome. Yeah, they got some of the Omega folders and CrossFaded folders. I'll try to stick them in here through break if I can. Sometimes it's just hard to do it during mid-show because it comes with quite a few things, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, we gonna get them to see that picture, man. Shout out to them, man. The Farmers in the building, man. Wonderful picture. I'm gonna pull that up. But yeah, you know, we still got a couple folks, you know, that we got to get some pictures from. So make sure you guys send me your pictures so I can just, you know, spread the word that our contests are, you know, the real deal, Holyfield, and we enjoy giving to our people. I got some more stuff coming. I got some hard hitting stuff coming, especially something coming up soon from Kicks Casserole. So stick around. Kicks Casserole is gonna give me something fly to give away. You know what I mean? And you know how they get down. So, but yeah, man, Miss Norfolk Blades. I've had a real hard time with my phone. I've had issues to buy. I've had to buy 3 different phones since I last talked. It's hard to get online when somebody takes over your account. So appreciate your shout out. It's all good, Nora. I'm rocking with you, man. Yeah, you get your phones taken care of. And, you know, you get on here and win something. You're gonna win something, like I said. I can talk to you about a spooky road called Riverdale Road. I want to hear about it, Slice. I need to hear about it. All right, y'all. Well, let's get started, man, so we can get into the business. So, what's going on besides hip hop horror? And once again, shout out to all my contest winner. That was what their stuff was looking like before it went out the door. Shout out to all of y'all. But what's going on, man, is we're gonna tell some crazy stories, a couple of crazy stories, man. You know, with some murder and mayhem, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get one of them cracking, you know what I mean? So the first story that I would like to share with you guys is a story about a rapper that you all know and love, and his name is Lil Wayne. And if you did not know this fact about Lil Wayne attempted to murder himself. That's right. He could have been charged with attempted murder on himself. And it was not purposely done, but it was the result of an obvious outcome when you're doing what he was doing. All right. So yeah, Lil Wayne, he almost murdered himself, man. I'll show you how. Let him tell the story. Well, the video appears to be playing on my end, but it is not playing on y'all's end. As usual, y'all know we have a couple of technical difficulties here and there. Stuff happens, but nonetheless, we always figure it out in the end, big baby. All right, so we'll get that to play in a second. But long story short, I'll go ahead and explain a little bit while we're waiting for the Lil Wayne video to work. So Lil Wayne was in his mom's bedroom, I believe, and he was playing around in the mirror, rapping. Lil Wayne was probably somewhere, I want to say around maybe 13 years old. And he's messing around and playing around in the mirror and doing stuff. And lo and behold, he finds a gun. I think in the interview, he address in the interview where he found the gun. I don't think he addresses where he found the gun. But nonetheless, he finds a gun, and Lil Wayne begins to play with the gun, and he's posing in the mirror and uh, playing with a loaded pistol and rapping, and then lo and behold, pow, the gun goes off, and he shot himself in the chest. He didn't shoot himself in the foot. He didn't shoot himself in the leg and the arm. Shot himself in the chest, man.
Were you carrying a gun then too?
Yeah, I stayed strapped. I mean, I'm strapped right now. Like you can't go nowhere not strapped. That's life. But now I have a bigger and better reason to be strapped. So.
Did you shoot yourself with a gun at one point?
Yeah, I was full of weed, tripping young, playing with it. Didn't know that. See, I didn't know that when you take the clip out the gun, if you cocked it, one's already in the chamber. I didn't know it had been cocked.
Oh, man.
So I'm just like playing, like some, I ain't know though, but yeah, that was crazy, yeah.
Where'd you hit yourself?
In the chest,
Let's see.
there.
Wow.
Came out through the back.
Man.
It's cool though, I'm a soldier. It's gravy. That's why I know that. So if I survive that, and then I'm surviving everything that's going on around me and that went on around me, I was put here for a reason. So now I'm gonna make these platinum plaques and I'm gonna teach the game.
Wow. So in that particular interview right there, Lil Wayne is probably I'm gonna take a shot and say he probably was 16. Keep in mind, Lil Wayne signs to Cash Money at about 14 years of age, between the ages of 12 and 14. Because I know he rests on the roster for a couple years, and then he drops his first album, which is Lights Out. But before the Lights Out album, he participates in collaboration and compilation albums. Collaboration albums are when you are with one other artist, or usually one other artist, but the compilations are multiple artists, and that's what Cash Money Records was known for. They get on there with the hot boys. You had the big timers. You had if you know your hip hop, you know all of that music that they were making at that time. And yeah, man, shot himself, man, in the chest as a little dude before the deal, so he's probably like 12, 13 when he does that. And by the time he makes it to us, to the world, I believe Lights Out was done and he was like 14, 15. It probably in his 15th season, because his mother had a clause in the contract where he could not cuss. He couldn't use profanity on the album. Another fun fact about Lil Wayne. So if you go back and you listen to Lights Out, the Lights Out album, he doesn't cuss in any of the music except for one song, and it was called Fuck the World. So that's the one song he negotiated with his mother and said, I want to do this song, Mom. I got a cuss in this song, and the only word was fuck. It was in the chorus. And that song is, I do not curse, but in this verse, man, fuck the world. So go back and check the album, and you'll see what I'm saying, the validity of it. But yeah, he was a little dude, man. He was a little dude. And that was crazy, 12, 13 years old and shooting yourself in the chest. So, but give it up for Wayne, man, because look at him now. Look what he's become. Look what he means to us in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a hip hop fan, you love Lil Wayne. You've come across Lil Wayne over the years. He's grown with you. If you're a real hip hop fan and you've grown with him, you've watched him grow from a little guy to this phenomenal MC that he is now as a man. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he pulled through that, man. I wish my man Jerome could have heard that interview, because it's crazy, you know. But yeah, man. Shout out to my man in the building right now. Man, give it up for this man. This is my man, Jerry Miller. I told him to stop through. Jerry Miller is a childhood friend of mine that's been one of my best friends for years. And he says Uncle Bob was introduced to the world after that. He saved a hip-hop icon that day. Uncle Bob. Who is Uncle Bob? Tell me who that is, Jerry. Uncle Bob was introduced to the world after that. He saved a hip-hop icon that day. Who saved Lil Wayne? Was it a cop? Is it a police officer that you might be speaking? I'm trying to think of the story. Tell me who Uncle Bob is, Jerry. Background on Jerry Miller, and I hate that I don't have a picture of what he does. My man Jerry Miller is a fantastic writer. He writes articles on hip hop and other world news situations, and with world renowned hip hop artists as well. He's written for Scoop Magazine, one of our cornerstone magazines and newspapers here in Indianapolis, Indiana. They've been around for years, just like the Recorder and a few other magazines. Jerry wrote for them for years, and then he would evolve and write for Straight Official magazine. And right now, besides Straight Official magazine, he also I think does some writing for the folks over at Fleet DJs, if he's writing articles for them, or he's pushing Straight Official material through their outlet. So, but if they smart, they'll have him write for him too, because the man is a fantastic writer. He's written for me on multiple occasions in Scoop Magazine, and I just love him for not just that, but for, you know, just being my man. You know, I got to keep up with my man. My man hurt his arm, man, and he hurt his arm working, man. I never seen nobody injure themselves like that. He snapped a tendon in there, and he's trying to recover from that. So, Jerry, I'm gonna try to come see you this weekend. I want to come see him this last weekend, but I had to prepare for this show and other stuff and everything that was going on. But yeah, after this show, I'll be slowing down and doing a lot of editing, you know, to just chill and catch up with things. But shout out to Jerry, man. Jerry Miller, my man, and $100,000. He goes on and say, that was the cop, okay, that arrived on the scene, Uncle Bob. He took him to the hospital while other officers were concerned about looking for drugs. Wow. Wayne spoke on this in an interview a while back. So yeah, I remember Wayne. I seen another interview too. I wonder if it's the same one, but I remember he was just giving a lot of praise to that cop. So that's why when he said Uncle Bob, I'm like, is that the cop? Is that who he's talking about? I knew it was somebody that wasn't family, like a familiar tie, because I think he, you know, wasn't no family there when he done it. So, but so that was Uncle Bob. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, Jerry is very well equipped. His sword is very sharp when it comes to hip hop. I'm sure he knows just as many or more stories than I do. So it would be in my best interest to have him on an episode of CrossFaded. What do you think about that? One of the dopest writers in Indianapolis, if not the dopest, that's written for coveted magazines like Scoop. Yeah, we are going to have my man on the show very soon, so he can tell you about the life of being an author and doing the writing that he does for magazines and what that takes and what he had to do to get there. You know what I mean? And to all the way to being, you know, an owner, you know, of his current brand and magazine. I believe he is knee deep in that magazine and wanting to take it to Texas, Florida, you know, like, so he's somebody of interest that you must know, being a part of my audience. So overstood, bro. I'm here. Thank you, brother. I love you to death. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I mean? Bart Star voice. Can't wait. Absolutely, dude. It's going down. The Snore Blade says, my youngest son introduced me to Lil Wayne's music. He was his favorite artist. He was his favorite. Yeah, Wayne is a monster, man. Absolutely. Wow, says Lizzo. Give it up for the honeybee. You guys should have got like a honeybee magnet. All my giveaway winners, my folks that I was just going over the giveaway prizes with. You should have got some honeybee paraphernalia in there. I wanted you to have some magnets, and we're gonna put more honeybees designs paraphernalia in there because honeybees is a wonderful local company, family owned, and they have done tremendous works for my brand. They have designed probably somewhere around 13, 14 SKUs of t-shirts like this CrossFaded t-shirt that you see me wearing. They use top tier, top quality components, inks, vinyl, and more. And they can make whatever you have in your mind come to life on your t-shirt. So I hope y'all got that magnet. Stick that magnet on your refrigerator, please. It's a little rectangle magnet, and it says Honeybees Design, and it's like white and purple and gold, and it's really cute. Put it on your refrigerator, man. All right. Shout out to the honeybee, man. One more time. Yes, that's who Uncle Bob was. He was the police officer. Okay. Wayne was 12, so he was 12. Sadly, Uncle Bob passed away in 2020. Ain't that crazy? Damn. So we just missed Uncle Bob last year. Shout out to Uncle Bob, man. I wish I had a picture of him. You know what I'm saying? That man saved Wayne in a way. He plays a role in saving some hip hop type of shit. Because Wayne comes and brings an era of all kind of things. Like Wayne is like the beginning of a lot of shit with hip hop. You know, like he even claims facial tattoos as well. You know, so and shout out to Uncle Bob and God bless him, man, on everything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, says the honeybee. Absolutely. That's the girl right there. I love her. It's a calendar. It's a calendar. So the magnet's a calendar, y'all. I forgot because I don't have nothing in front of me, and I see the honeybees at the top, and it's rectangular, and it's the inverted. You know, it ain't landscape. It's vertical. I could just see that, but I forgot it was a calendar. So, CWK, I put it on my fridge already. Yeah. Thank you, says the honeybee. Big shout out, Jerry. I'm gonna put you a bag of stuff together when I come see you, man. And I just said, man, I'm gonna put a few things together and shoot, man. Maybe order some lunch or something, man, or something. You know what I mean? So and go see my man. But yeah, man, yeah, ain't that crazy? Shot himself like that, and that's just crazy, you know. But I'm glad he made it, man, because boy, I love Lil Wayne too, man, and you know, that's the guy, man. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, hip hop Halloween horror stories right here, right now on CrossFaded. Stick around. We'll be right back in a few ticks quicker than a New York minute. And I say a New York minute because somebody from New York is about to get up in it. Mr. Murphy. You know what it is. Stick around. I'll be right back.
Anytime I step up in this bitch, I'ma turn up. Got one foot up in this club, I'ma turn up. All I do is shut it down, I'ma turn up. With your baby mama now, I'ma turn up. Bitch, I'm gon' turn up. Bitch, I'm gon' turn up. Bitch, I'm gon' turn up. Bitch, I'm gon'
I'ma stay fresh with Kicks Casserole. Cop the latest with Kicks Casserole. Nothing less than Kicks Casserole. I'm at my best with Kicks Casserole. I'ma stay fresh with Kicks Casserole. Cop the latest with Kicks Casserole. Nothing less than Kicks Casserole. I'm at my best with kicks casserole.
Look, nigga, I'm dumb fly. Every time the sun rise, murder classrooms with my fresh since junior high. Fucking up the cafeteria, Columbia 11 highs. Chicks cutting hella eyes while I move with a smooth stride. North Carolina from head to toe, freshest that you know, and that remains from then on into tomorrow. So I'ma stay getting figures, macking bitches, getting bigger, and fresh from head to toe with kicks casserole.
So my man is trying to. I was telling my man we got caskets on the table. We got a little mini Freddy. I was telling you got to feel around to see. I want him to feel everything. End of the show, man. Knock it all down so you can feel it, man. Give it up for my man. This is my best friend, Jerome Murphy, you guys. And you know who he is. And if you don't know who he is, well, get ready for sports because that's what he taught.
A slow roller, but Martinez doesn't run well. Jeter up with it. Starts spreading the news. New York, New York.
You need to move. Sports, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the Sports Spectacular. Wow. We got really going on is the NBA, the National Basketball Association. There was a big trade. Mr. James Harden, the beard, is now a LA Clipper. So now, when you look at the Clippers roster, you got James Harden, you got Kawhi,
what?
You got Paul George, and you got one more, Mr. Russell Westbrook.
What? When did this happen?
Just the other day. That was a big trade. He got out of Philadelphia because he wasn't feeling like he was getting done right in Philly, and you know, they just rubbed each other the wrong way, and so he was able to get up, get traded. So now they got it. The Clippers have it set up. So you might see these guys. Any night you go see these guys, you gonna see one set of the other. You gonna see Paul George and Kyrie, or you gonna see Russell Westbrook and the beard. They got a combination going. So and they're proud to do their thing. And the NBA just started a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was telling me.
Yeah, so we have that going on, and then of course our man Mr. Joe Embiid was celebrating and stuff and got fined because he did a lewd gesture.
Hold on, who?
Joe Embiid. He was in Philadelphia. I think he's in Philadelphia 76ers. Joe Embiid. But this guy, they were playing the game, and they were playing against Portland, and decided to celebrate. I guess celebrated in an obscene way on TV. Got fined by the NBA. I wish I was able to get footage so you could see it. I like to see it. I don't know what he did.
What he did? I was about to ask what he do, man.
He probably did a finger. He probably who knows? He probably did a humpty hump. Who knows? He did something you can't do on TV. He probably grabbed it.
Yeah.
A handful.
These little dudes, man.
These little young dudes, they don't know. And it hurts their brand. It hurts their image. You got young kids saying, oh, look what he did. So now you're going to have high school kids and you're going to have grade school kids doing what he did. They think it's cool.
Yeah, man.
See, young players, you might want to be a role model or you might not. But look, these kids are looking up to you.
Yeah,
whether
man.
you like it or not, be somebody, You know, be somebody for these kids so they can look up to you. But we grew up with champions. We grew up with me, you know, dude, Magic and Bird. And Bird never grabbed himself on the playing floor.
Hell no, he didn't.
Jordan never did.
No, sir.
You know, these boys want integrity in the game. You are a professional. You are doing this job, and you need to come correct when you do it.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
On the court, off the court, on the field, off the field. You will be held accountable, and they are. They are. But in the NFL, everybody knows the Cowboys are doing. How about those
Cowboys? Yes, sir.
Would be right. Would it be right?
We right is not here. We got C. Rosdell in the house, though. C. Rosdell says Bush. He's talking about Bushwick Bill got shot. Now we're gonna bring that comment back up in a minute. But no, we ain't got Be Right ain't here. Adrian ain't here.
Oh my God! All my sports dogs ain't here.
Yeah.
But they coming from New York. I don't know if anybody saw this game Sunday night between the New York Giants and the New York Jets. It was an ugly affair. It was like, if you were from New York, you would start moving someplace else. It was so bad.
Really?
It was an ugly.
You mean bad? I thought you meant like a battle. Like it was a.
No, it was the worst football. It was the worst. It was like the guy punted 46 times. How can you punt the ball 46? Because nobody was getting. They got
punted 46 times.
46 times punting the damn ball. It was worse than a car wreck. This kind of wrecking you want to see. You kept on going. If anybody saw that New York Giants, New York Jets game.
So that means people wasn't getting no first down.
No first down.
Damn.
They were getting knocked back when the defense came to play. But it was one of the ugliest games. That kind of game you probably see on a Thursday night or sometimes even on a Monday night. You see those kind of games.
Damn.
But yeah, those who like the baseball, the MLB, Major League Baseball, is going on tonight. The World Series. It's the best of 7.
Who's that in there? The Diamondbacks.
The Diamondbacks, yes. Arizona.
The Diamondbacks, yeah.
And the Rangers.
That's right. I did a little bit of research. I said, my man, don't talk about that. Yeah.
They I think it's we're in game 4 right now.
Okay.
So tonight is game 4. I don't know. I forget to find out who's ahead. I think it was 2-1. Yeah. But it's the best of 7. So whoever, this is game 4. This is the swing game. You guys love baseball, and who knows if your team is in it? If your team ain't in it, I barely watch it. I'd rather that. I'd watch some NBA or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're coming down to the end. If you're a NASCAR fan, if you're the big gear here, we're coming down to the end of that. In Phoenix, they end their season in Phoenix this weekend.
Okay.
The 5th or the 6th. Everybody who's in, they did the points, they did the running and everything, and so NASCAR comes to an end. Okay. So all we have in the way of sports is going to be hockey, and basketball, and football.
Hockey,
and soccer, if you like the soccer, the other football, but there's football, there's football, So, bowl, and that is your sports.
Your sports.
Your sports, yo.
Your sports, yo. Your sports, yo. Go. Yeah, yo, sports, yo. Yeah. We got a couple folks shouting stuff at you. Let's see. We got C Slice. He says, I sent you a pic of yes, I got that, Slicer. We're gonna show you Uncle Bob in a minute when we go back to talking about horror stories.
Hey, Slice, congratulations! You guys beat the champions this weekend.
Is that the Denver Nuggets?
Dude, the football team.
Okay. He ain't said nothing about that, but he said, Jerome, how about the Denver Nuggets? I didn't know what that meant.
Nuggets is the basketball team.
Yeah.
How about those Nuggets? They out the gate. I don't know their record. I haven't gotten into my basketball. I don't get into basketball really until after Christmas.
Okay, I can
that's
dig it.
me. Everybody else, right now they boys just warming up. Basketball to me doesn't really start until after Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. But what was what football you talking about? The Denver Broncos?
The Broncos. Yes.
What happened with the Broncos?
They beat the Chiefs. They beat the former champions. Am I right, Slice? Wasn't he? But it was you guys. You guys did beat Kansas City this weekend. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure he gonna say something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't said nothing yet. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what it was. I know the Cowboys were.
Cowboys. Yes, I am a Cowboy fan. If you do not know that, I was a past Cowboy fan, so I just didn't become one yesterday, like they like to say.
Adopted by Pete, right?
Partially.
All that paraphernalia, he got you brainwashed.
I was brought back into the fold, but in high school, I was a Cowboys fan.
Boy, your generation, that's when the Cowboys were good.
That's right, 96.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Emmitt Smith.
27 years now.
Well,
27 years.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I'm dedicated to. I went on and I pledged my dedication to the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saluting the camera like how the soldiers do it. They do it real smooth and then they let it down real slow. Hey,
you're on the street right now. You're up there with the top, with the Dolphins, the Cowboys.
Are they? They doing good? Okay.
I'm sure the Cowboys fans should be telling me how good they are.
Yeah.
But football was just all over the place. That was
absolutely that was sports, sir. Y'all. Miss Nora Blades chiming in and says, Omega, usually we have at least one of the Montgomery crew. Hope everything is okay. Yeah, Nora, I hope so too. Check on them. Cause I definitely sent them an invite as I always do. I hope they are. I'm gonna check on them too myself after the show.
What's up with the Montgomery?
She said Lisa's gonna be sorry she missed Jerome's voice tonight. He's sounding good. That's just Nora Blade speaking for Lisa. Hold on, man, because you belong to Lisa, right? Hey, shit. Yeah, that's the girl, Nora Blades, man. Shout out to her, man. Nuggets defeated Denver Broncos, have won their last two. Nuggets undefeated and Denver Broncos have won their last two. Sorry about that, Red. Okay, all right. Hey, thanks to Peyton Manning, I credit Peyton Manning for bringing the Denver Broncos back because they really was been trash ever since John Elway did. No disrespect, Slice, but last time I seen Broncos, really hit the end zone in a conference championship or a Super Bowl was when John Elway was behind the line. You know what I mean?
But they got Russell Wilson. They try to figure out Russell. Russell, he's a guy. He's a good quarterback. But I mean, since he was
Sierra,
it was Sierra and the whole thing. And he's more about his brand than he's about playing the game. The guys don't even like him in the locker room. I heard.
Wow!
He don't bond with them, and
you got to as a QB. You can't be
right.
Tripping.
This guy is he's his own worst enemy. I heard he's the biggest person in the room. This is what I heard.
So he just trying to get back home. That's all he worried about. Practice some games, get back home to Sierra.
Get back home to Sierra. That's what they say.
Yeah. Brothers be at the top. Yes, you can be at the top. And you can let a woman mess you all up, fellas. Make sure you got the right woman next to you for real.
But before we take you with double sports, let's go back. What about Travis Kelce and old girl? Taylor Swift. There's a Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. They said Taylor Swift to boost the NBA, the NFL, boost the NFL.
Really?
Her Swiftie fans are going to the game. They wearing jerseys. They're watching her on the pop every time she goes to the home game.
So they can see Taylor.
They can see Taylor.
Oh God, it's short-lived. NFL commissioners and NFL executives.
Right in the back, I saw about their breakup.
Yep, and then she's not gonna be at another football game again unless she ends up dating another. See, let me tell you something about Taylor Swift. And I know some folks is gonna, be mad about it, but listen, Taylor Swift, she's got this little code about how she moves through her relationships in her life. I've listened to a lot of Taylor Swift songs. I have a Taylor Swift song with a sample in it that I have not got a license, but when I do, it will be released. Yes, and it's hard than the motherfucker. Now, Taylor Swift loves to go and call her engagements with these other guys dating. She's dating. I'm dating John Mayer for a month. I'm dating this guy for a month. That's sleeping around, and that's why he's saying she's not going to be coming to too many more football games when that relationship hits the bricks. And then she going to be back tied up with maybe another photographer, maybe another, dancer, record executive. Yeah, that's what Taylor, good girl. She's a beautiful girl, but Taylor be getting around. All right. So NFL, enjoy the boosting.
Enjoy the boost. You know what? This is the Super Bowl. Every time she shows up, they keep the camera on her. I don't see the game, but I hear. They said, "Oh, look, there she's in the booth with Patrick Mahomes' wife, and with the mother, Travis's mother. They're hugging every time he scores. It's like, thumbs up. She's into the game. I'm guessing she's a football fan. She's from Pennsylvania. So
have mercy.
Yes.
My brother actually lives down the street from her mom's house.
Oh, really?
It's a crowd road past their housing addition. It's great. It looks like a it looks like a casino resort.
You know what it is? It's a gated community.
It's absolutely gated. You're not walking up in there.
Not walking up here like that. You better have a code or you better know somebody.
Yeah, it's not going down.
Excuse me, I have a code.
Yeah, you will get shot trying to get in there. For real.
The dogs are.
Man. Miss Nora Blaze chiming in says, I spoke to Lisa earlier today. I figured. Okay, let me know how she doing, Nora. And, inbox me or something. I'm going to call her and Pat because they both have been a little sluggish and I just didn't know. Hoping they okay, you know what I mean? I know Pat dealing with a little he got a little under the weather, so I need to check up on him, man.
They got me too, man.
Yeah, I remember,
He came out and let Bill say.
Yeah, man. My man was going to doctors and everything. Yeah.
Well, the good thing is now I'm ready. I'm going to be getting myself lined up for my shots. I got to go out and work this year. I ring the bell. I ring for the Salvation Army. If anybody has time in their life and they want to help the Salvation Army, because the Salvation Army does. I'm not I'm a member, but if you want to go out there and you want to help people, you want to ring the bell. They have all types of employment possibilities. They're talking $12 an hour this year just to stand out there in the cold, put your butt off and ring the bell. But you help people. They have, alcoholic services. They help pay rent. They get you food. They have all types of classes, senior kids and stuff. The money goes a long way. And the only reason why I do it is because I believe in them and I believe in what they stand for. And usually any tragedy or anything, the Salvation Army is the first one there. Any big fire, they got the Red Cross, but everybody that believes in neighborhood and believes in giving back, when you see a kettle out there this year, go buy a red kettle, drop a couple coins. Yeah,
give your Salvation Army man a couple of bucks.
Yeah. Help a friend, help a team. they are. I mean, I've rung the bell between here, New York. I've done it in a couple of states for 25 years. I get out there, because I want to. That's my way of getting back, and I sit there and I ring the bell. And if you're in Indianapolis, you can come by and see me. If not, but you got your other bell ringers. And if you have the time and you want the bell ringers, go for it.
Absolutely.
And they also, if you have a license, they need drivers. If you get to they need drivers. Volunteers. They love volunteers. If you just don't want to do it, you just want to go out there and do it for a couple of hours, they'll take you as a volunteer. They love you because they don't have to pay you. See, now when I do it, they have to pay me because I'm sitting out there 6 days a week, 52 hours a week, trying to get mine. I'm out there Monday to Saturday. They have it like that. But that's my shop for those who's got some time and want to do the Salvation Army. And they also have stuff like angel trees, help families. If you know a family that needs help, you can call, get on the angel tree list, and they will get presents for the kids. They believe about the Christmas and the Thanksgiving help. And Salvation Army is a good thing.
Awesome. Give it up for Salvation Army, man. Takes a good special person to work for an organization like that, because they're doing special things for us. Every year we sponsor a child too, by the way, for Christmas. So we will be letting you know what child we sponsor. This will be my 3rd year sponsoring a child, so I'm excited about that. And you'll get to see what child I get and what stuff I get for them. And I imagine that we're going to have a little special something that I'm going to give away on Christmas as well.
And if they feel so inclined, they can help donate to your child. So it's up to you to help. Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's a great idea. Yeah, it's a great idea. Yep. They give me a list, but I don't have to just stick to that list. I can give the child more stuff. So we're going to see. We might finagle that way. Yeah.
Write that down.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to my man Daryl Farmer just tuning in.
The Farmers.
Yeah, the Farmers, man. He says, "Hey, looking good, man." I did end up getting a picture of the Farmers, and this is them. They're holding their back to school goods. They won one of the.
Hey, wait a minute, that looks like mine. Father, you got mine.
Yeah, because your lady hit. She hit. I don't know if she hit on this package they won, but yeah, they got their composition notebooks and packs of pencils, and they got their folders, their classic records folders, and
They got my stuff.
Yeah, man, they flashing it in the camera too. Look at that. Yeah, man, give it up for the Farmers. They look great, dude. That's so awesome with them, man. Yeah, Daryl said in the text, he said, I would show you the shoes, but somebody's got them on their feet right now. Amen. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, you know?
Shoes made for walking, right?
Shoes are made for walking, and that's just what they gonna do. One of these days, them shoes is gonna walk all over. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all, Farmers, man. Absolutely.
Farmers.
Hey, shit. Yeah, man.
When I grow up, I want to be a farmer. Right?
Yeah.
They get all the good stuff.
Yeah, man. They hit nice.
Boy.
Miss Nora Blaze, she's hoping to catch you tonight talking about Miss Lisa. I hope so. I hope her and Pat can tune in, man, so we can shout them out. Pat won a classic records pouch, so yeah, I hope he tunes in and shows it to me, and you know, just make sure they're doing all right, man. Cause yeah, normally I hear from them a lot more during the week. But yeah, thanks. Good here, says Daryl Farmer. Absolutely. Thank y'all, man. Absolutely, man. Good folks, man. Good to have good folks. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me give you guys one more story, and then we're gonna run into a quick break. But remember, Real Life Hip Hop Halloween Stories 2 is in progress.
This is
Spooktacular. Oh, that was wonderful.
Like that?
That was wonderful.
That's what we got right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was wonderful.
That was a misnomer right there.
He's talking to you, Nora Blaze. Yeah, man. In reference to Lil Wayne from earlier, Chris Clyde sent me a picture of Uncle Bob. This is the man who saved Lil Wayne's life and saved hip hop. He ran in there, he grabbed Lil Wayne up with a gun wound in his chest and got him out of there and got him to where he could get some help. So shout out once again. Now we got a picture. We can lay eyes on the late Uncle Bob that passed away last year in 2022. Huh? Oh, white guy. Yeah, big tall. He looked like he tall too. Looked like he probably about 6'6", maybe 6.5, 6'5" or something. Tall.
Wasn't worried about like Anaconda was worried about the drugs or case of plates.
He was worried about Wayne.
He was worried about a light.
Yeah.
He was worried about a light.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
brother,
man.
A young life.
Yeah.
I just seen black children getting shot down in the street like that at 12 years old.
Yeah.
It wasn't really making it to 21. Because that's what I was told when I was growing. Man, be careful out there. You might not see 21.
You
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. My age or my era, they was telling us 21 and 25. You ain't gonna make it past 25.
Really?
Yeah. They was right about a lot of cats I knew.
Oh my gosh. You. And you got the whole yes officer, no officer. Yeah, well, I reached into my wallet to get my license, officer. I don't want to become another statistic. You know?
Man. So, hip hop Halloween story number 2, before we go to break, is about none other than the legendary Tupac Shakur, one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, one of the most revered MCs in the game.
Brooklyn.
Yes, see, a lot of people don't understand. They think because of the Tupac shit and he is from Brooklyn. All right. Yeah. You don't get him without the East Coast.
Ooh.
You don't get him. Don't forget. And then he incorporates a lot of just East Coast
flavor
and a lot of East Coast characteristics and elements into himself. Yeah. Ain't Juilliard in the East Coast?
Yes.
He's a Juilliard student. If you did not know, Tupac went to the school of Juilliard. That's where he meets Jada Pinkett Smith. By the way, they encounter each other at the School of Arts, Juilliard, and they would end up going on in school doing commercials. They did commercials for their mall out there in that territory, and they did not commercials, but like sales ads. And at that time, you could go to the mall and see pictures of Jada and Tupac together in these sales ads where they were at school holding books and standing by lockers and whatnot. So he goes back like that with her, and he goes back to New York like that. All right, he's from the turf, so don't get it twisted. That California love shit comes later down the line.
Yeah.
All right.
This was born in Brooklyn. He was born in King County. We was in the same place, but not the same hospital, but we were born about the same time, same place in New York City and Brooklyn.
Look at that, man.
Real close.
Look at that.
Real close.
So, I know you guys have been hearing a lot about Tupac in the news, and the guy just got found that shot Tupac and all this and that, even though he been and admitted that years ago and was still walking around free. He actually took a cameraman on a ride going down the actual street on the strip where Tupac was shot. So him getting convicted or getting not convicted but charged is really nothing new to me. That whole situation is funny, and it's filled with police officers from the West Coast out of California, out of the Rampart Division, which was a really bad police department in California that they were just almost 90% of the cops were dirty. Go study the Rampart Division out there in California. It was a couple of cops working the death row bodyguarding that night after the Mike Tyson fight. So you had dirty ass cops from the Rampart. You had Suge Knight and his nefarious conduct. You had the fight that they had on the way through the casino with Orlando Anderson. Who knows who really shot Tupac, and who knows who's really telling the truth about it at the end of the day. But nonetheless, regardless of that, because I don't even care enough to talk about that, I feel like that's like diversion news. All right. When you come from what I've come from and studied what I've studied, you start to see things as diversions. And I know some people, wow, they caught Tupac's killer. That dude did a documentary video probably 10 years ago, riding down the street showing where he shot Tupac at and where they did all that at and everything. So I don't believe none of that. But regardless of which, this is a story. Fake news. Regardless of which, this story about Tupac was a crazy story, and I have to tell it to you verbally because there was no video made. So Tupac was. Oh man, help yourself, man. That's what it's for. For the trick or treated himself. That's right. Damn, I'm gonna come around and grab me a piece. So, but Tupac, a lot of people don't know that his last words were of a selfless act, and the individual that was there to witness his last words and document that was his partner in rhyme from out of the Outlaws crew, a gentleman by the name of Idi Amin. And Tupac lay bleeding, and he said these last words to Idi Amin. I'll read you a little bit of the article written by the U.S. Sun. Tupac Shakur's selfless last words as he lay bleeding on the street following his drive-by shooting in Las Vegas has been revealed, and this is 7 days ago. The iconic hip-hop star used some of his final words to warn his childhood friend and fellow rapper Idi Amin, real name Malcolm Greenridge. He told him to get down as he was afraid he would be shot by cops. Court papers show this and confirm that. Tupac was shot September 7th, 1996. He died a few days later. Idi Amin revealed this about Tupac's last moments sometime around 2019, but it's kind of just coming up to surface. And Tupac's selfless last words were revealed in a courtroom transcript in the 8th Judicial District Court, Clark County, Nevada, dealing with whatever case it was they were dealing with. And his last words were in the statements of witnesses on the stand. Most of all, Idi Amin, which was his partner in rhyme once again. Idi Amin, a member of the rap group, the Outlaws, told a grand jury, so it was him, told a grand jury of the murder case that he was in a car behind the rapper and record label boss Suge Knight on September the 7th, and he witnessed the shooting. He said that after the shooting, he rushed to the passenger side of the car to try to help Tupac, according to the grand jury transcript. Idi Amin, who was subpoenaed to be here in that hearing, said, "I asked, is he okay? I asked him, are you okay? You doing okay?" And he said, "I was trying to see what his condition was." And he said Tupac's response to him, he said, "Get on the ground. They're going to shoot you." This is what he says back. Tupac says this back to Idi Amin while he's hovering over his body, trying to see if he's okay. He says, "Nigga, you get down because these police going to shoot you." Prosecutors asked him what the police officer said to him, and Idi Amin replied, "Get on the ground or I'll shoot you." So the police threatened to shoot Idi Amin and told him to get on the ground. So that's why Tupac is telling him, "Don't worry about me, even though I'm shot up 5 times. Get on the ground because they are going to shoot you." And he was then asked, "So what did you do in court?" And Idi Amin replied, "I got on the ground." Idi Amin said, "Yeah, like what else are we going to do?" Idi Amin said he was then detained at the scene by police officers along with 2 other members of the Outlaws, Castro and Yaki Gaddafi, and a security guard named Frank. They got Frank too? They got Frank. For Big Frank, my guy, man. They end up killing him later on because he told about the exchange that happened in the casino before they got in the car. Remember, I said earlier about the Rampart security guards from the police force out there in California. They was doing bodyguard work for Suge. Well, one of the bodyguards that was working for Suge in the Rampart division from out there in California told all the guys that night, leave your guns here at the hotel. Do not bring your guns. And Frank questioned him. Frank said, why? Why in the hell would we not bring? We're licensed to carry everywhere we can. Why are we leaving our guns?
Right.
And the cop ignored Frank and told everybody, leave your guns in the hotel. Don't bring your guns with you tonight. And this is before they left the MGM Grand Casino. All right. Gotta wonder why dirty ass cop from Rampart. That's why it was a part of a plan of some sort, whoever's involved. That's right. You don't leave your guns and you're in a town like Las Vegas, any town with a world-renowned hip-hop artist, and you're licensed to carry police and bodyguards that are retired policemen or part-time bodyguards or whatnot. They are lifetime licensed, and they're licensed in transport to carry firearms. Yeah. So why would they ask that? And Frank ended up getting killed later on. Do your research on that situation. Frank, the bodyguard, I can't think of his last name, but they ended up killing him. Big Frank. He said he witnessed Suge urging paramedics to check Tupac out while Tupac remained very calm. He wasn't moving much, what he said.
I mean, with 5 holes in you.
Yep, said he was trying to stay still. And then Idi Amin said he and his entourage were forced to lie on the asphalt for a very long time. And it was hot as hell. He was saying they were in Vegas and the asphalt was hot as hell, and they were just forced to lay there. They was baking on the concrete. So, but that's the story of Tupac's last words before he's transported to the hospital. So unfortunate, so sad, such a legendary, you know what I mean?
A lot of them were like that. A lot of them.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So what can I say, man? You know, we all know and love Pac, and man, crazy to hear that. So
that East Coast sway.
Absolutely.
The same thing I heard, wasn't it the same thing about Bobby Brown? He was coming out somewhere and he dove over the body because they were shooting in the car. He put bodies over him to save his life. They had shot somebody. He dove underneath a body. I heard this was the thing when Bobby Brown was running wild.
I know he was in a car outside of a club,
right,
and they shot in there, and
he died under the guy that was hit and saved his life.
Well, no, that dude ended up dying.
Right, the dude that got hit ended up dying. Bobby dove underneath the guy, but used his body as a shield.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe that's that's damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bobby said he was already hit.
Bobby. That's your man. You gonna use your man for a shield. I mean, yeah, keep in mind, this is Bobby Brown. He once was dancing on stage and dropped a whole bag of cocaine in mid-dance step. Yeah. Wow. Have mercy. Yeah. Folks that didn't chimed in real quick, and then we're gonna go to a break. Miss Daryl Farmer says Pat is at work. Well, hopefully he'll tune in soon, man, or maybe next time. Nora Blake says, I love that deep voice. He could really make that sound scary. You go, Jerome. I heard you. You talking about when you was like, no, yeah. Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Farmer, enjoy yourself. Mr. Farmer's out. He said, I gotta go. Said, I got some little spooks coming. They getting ready to pass out some candy or take some kids around the block.
I want some.
Thanks for tuning in. That's why I said we I know folks got stuff to do. We do too. We want to go enjoy and do some stuff. And I just thank y'all for taking the time to tune in, man, and say what up. up, man?
What up, y'all?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Stick around. We'll be back in a quick minute. This is CrossFaded, and yeah, we'll be right back. Rappers, producers, hip-hop entertainers, hit up CWK Promotions for any of your management needs. Promotions, booking, studio sessions, feature help, models for your music videos, and much more. Hit up Chris Kleiss with CWK Promotions. Booking from 15 to 30% cheaper. Models, $50 to $500 for your videos. Promotions of any kind. Studio sessions, ranging from $35 to $175, and features from $10,000 to $250K. Hit up CWK Promotions now.
Ain't no never saw me down the day. I ain't being right, but I ain't wrong in the wrongest way.
I ain't no devil on that level, but I'm far from a saint. Got blood diamonds on my vest, cause they said that I can't.
Yo, how would you like to get a pair of Jordan 11 Cool Grays for $15? Yes, I'm dead serious.
That's right, get these Jordan 11 Cool Grays size 7 wide for only $15. Dead serious, $15. There's 4 steps to win them. First, go to your YouTube page. Make sure that you subscribe to Omega Classic Records. Go to Cash App, pay your $15 fee at that handle right there. Comment done under this post and tune in to the next episode of CrossFaded. Right there, pay your Cash App fee. You see it right there, Kicks Casserole 33. If you do not watch the episode of CrossFaded, you will not be able to win if you're not present. There's only 25 slots available, so make sure that you get your slots. Stop. I know you're thinking this shoe isn't my size. I don't have anyone to gift it to. It's too small. It's too big. That's okay, because guess what? You're getting $230 some odd worth of return on your investment for $15. Keep that in mind. This shoe is also an investment. Also, you get a cool CrossFaded t-shirt and another special gift that I haven't mentioned yet. This is crazy. $15. Have you ever bought some Jordans for this cheap, especially 11s?
Nigga hungry.
Open your eyes.
It's not just music, it's classics.
Shit. Okay. I got some game for you. I got some game for you. I got some game for you.
Omega versus Omega.
I got some game for you.
See, that's $1 million song right there.
So tell me, really, don't you think it's fucked up when niggas be twisting shit into submission, forgetting that MOB is the mission, letting pussy take over the brain? There could be some other things, regardless of what you call it, a chain reaction. Dissatisfaction to the game, the pocket and partner, cause he didn't get into this marijuana or drug business, just be bullshitting while you on the sideline with your fake pimpin'. Nigga, please listen. I understand that niggas got hella shit up on their mind, but man, you can't let it affect the grind. Too easy to look back after you done fell all the way off and be like, damn, motherfucker, do that. Now, you losing all of your money, man, you losing your dough. This next blow is worse, man, you losing your hoes, you pawn your jewelry, you pawn your clothes, you selling your whip, so now you need to ride the road. Oh, I seen it before. Niggas fall flat on their face from trying to reach grace, stand on the floor. I said it before. Those that are mind, body, and soul should be prepared for the woe. Go ahead, let it go. Whether it's the shots of electrical, lyrical watts, I live from the foe. I'm bred for the cold. Saint Bernard like pedigree, but really I'm a pit to the bowl. All OG strains here, no clothes. Too many niggas biting other niggas' flows. My style's mine, nigga. Gon' get your own. Gon' get your own. Gon' get your own. That's why a nigga better mind they own. Keep a nickel needle, my heater, miss sending you home. I call it a chrome, a gun, 2 piece of a tone. A Roscoe, gang, y'all, go a little rubber on. A run of a biscuit. your armies are shutting you down quick. Coming up out the holster with this minimal second. Shot to your legs, throw back, fill away. Homie, you fucking with niggas that gotta come bad and fuck you all. What kind of sense does it make to respect you when I got no recourse for the law? I ride with the cars, I drive a nigga shot at my door for 1 sec. You really think I'll make them pause? No. I train criminal rhymes, insane, cynical. People thinking that Mega would never remain lyrical. Now that's pitiful. Give me a minute minimum. I'm hitting them as soon as they step into my continuum. Element. I'm eating them seeds alive that don't deserve to rhyme lacking intelligence. This is relevant to all of those who oppose me. This is the wrath of rap's vigilant delegate. Game for you. I got some game for you. I got some game for you.
Hang for you. Yo, what up? We are back in the house. Thank you for
welcome back to this spooktacular.
Thank you for chilling. If you just tuned in, we are talking about hip-hop Halloween horror stories. And this is our second season talking about hip-hop Halloween horror stories. Now, I'm going to refer to the comments because one good comment, and I didn't get to address that, was C. Rosdell. C. Rosdell said Bushwick Bill he shot himself in the eye. Actually, last year on Hip Hop Horror Stories 1, we actually talked about that. So you'd have to go back to that episode and see how the Ghetto Boys and Bushwick Bill was one of the stories in there. And yes, he did shoot himself in the eye in a drunken haze of an argument with his, at the time, baby mother.
Of course.
Yeah.
Man.
So
yeah. But this time he was
well said. Oh my God.
Always hurt the way you love.
He said, of course. Oh my God.
Love will make you do wrong.
All kind of wrong. All kind of wrong. It ended up playing out well for him because he got shot in the eye, he lost his eye, but the Scarface and Willie D, they go up to the hospital, and then they decide to wheel him on the stretcher on the bed into the hallway, and then they take a picture, and that will become their album cover.
Wow.
And it was an iconic album cover.
Wow.
And Bushwick took his bandage off, and you see
that wasn't the Scarface Gangsta Don't Live That Long album. That was not coming, was it?
No, that's Scarface's song.
Oh, okay.
But this is the Ghetto Boys. We Can't Be Stopped. This is My Mom's Playing Tricks on Me. Yeah. Crazy.
They wheeled him out in the hallway and took a picture with his shot up high out of the
crazy. Yeah. Crazy album cover, dude. God.
Gotta get that on the t-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. I absolutely would.
I like to see Honeybee can do that. The Honeybee Productions can put that together, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. I ain't seen nobody wear a t-shirt of that.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? Mm-hmm. And those who know, remember the album, remember the picture, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna hit you one more time with another story.
One more kid.
Corey Rosler, he says, my mind's playing tricks on me. And they don't see Rosler, big bro. Yes, sir. You know what's up, Corey. Yeah. That's the jam, boy. I wish I had that song right now.
But if you play it, you have to be all day.
Oh no, we run music now. Yeah, we run music. I learned how to run it and how to,
Not worry about copyright.
That's right. That's right.
The same thing you was teaching us.
Yeah, you don't utilize the music for any kind of financial gain, or in the advertisement of any products for sale. You use the music as it's to be used for, and at best you'll get a copyright warning. And that just means that there's a copyright holder that holds that music. And if they choose to say something, then they will. But normally they won't. They like the ideal of their music being played somewhere else.
Bring it up another generation, introduce their style and sell it to somebody who's never heard of it.
And we're not here to solicit. We're not here to generate money or anything. So we can use the music. If I was selling products, then I would have more of a problem because I'm using music to attract people to come and buy products from me.
But then again, you have your own music, so you would not be invited.
Right. I got my own music too. Yeah. Said that right. Say it again. Say it again.
I got my own thing. I call it.
Okay, so I got one more for y'all.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Yeah.
Now we had a young boy, shooting himself in the chest.
Yeah,
we had another guy shooting himself in the eye.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be another? Let's see what this is about, boys.
We're gonna circle back around to Tupac once again, and we're gonna talk about the forces against Tupac recording "Hit 'Em Up." Yeah, this is a very crazy situation right here, and in this particular situation, a lot of the people that was in the studio with Tupac, and I'm just going to tell you guys this story because it was recanted by the crew that was in there in the studio that day, the engineer and the entire group of outlaws, which is the guy I just got through speaking about, Idi Amin, Yaki Gaddafi, and the other couple of guys in the group. Big Frank, Big Frank, the bodyguard. Yeah. I don't know if Big Frank was there that day, but definitely the Outlaws was out there. Yeah. But so Tupac goes into the studio to record, as you guys all know, "Hit 'Em Up," and "Hit 'Em Up" is the song that kind of like takes a dark turn with the East Coast West Coast beef, or the beef between Tupac and Biggie Smalls, rather. That's the more legitimate term to use. Please do not say East Coast West Coast beef. That is a media concocted term. There was never any East Coast West Coast beef.
And Notorious Big from Brooklyn also.
That's right.
Another Brooklyn born. That's where you had the conflict. See.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But nonetheless, all the guys go to the studio to record "Hit 'Em Up," and they had extreme problems that day, and it is stated that the problems were just so eerie. It was almost like it was dark forces working against them to record the song, and there was repeated failures. I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of what was said. Tupac lived a short life. Could have been a season of American Horror Story, his life being short like that. From being convicted and imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit, to being shot 5 times, to being shot again 7 times, Pac's life was truly traumatic. But perhaps the eeriest moment in his career occurred when he was creating the song "Hit 'Em Up." The vicious diss track directed at the Notorious B.I.G. and Mobb Deep escalated the Death Row Bad Boy beef to a top-tier level of intensity. Pac and Big were dead within 2 years of the release of the song, and Outlaws rapper, once again, Idi Amin, said in an interview with Vlad TV that mic shortages plagued the recording of "Hit 'Em Up." Perhaps a force beyond our understanding was trying to prevent the disasters to come by stopping the song from being recorded. It could have been a sign, Idi Amin said. It could have been Tupac was just vibrating on an energy so high that it started messing with the equipment and the electricity. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it was something. That's from Idi Amin himself. So he's in the booth. He's trying to record "Hit 'Em Up." You guys all know the song. You guys, you know what I mean? I'm sure have bumped "Hit 'Em Up" numerous times. And during the process of recording that, he couldn't peacefully record without errors, without issues, and it was just a plague of consistent electrical issues, and it got to the point of where it felt weird, it felt eerie. I actually seen an interview with the engineer, or it wasn't a video interview, but it was like a written interview, and yeah, he was like really saying it was like supernatural. You know what I mean? So you got to wonder about stuff like that. You know, like if we have no "Hit 'Em Up," do we still have Tupac? It's a big question. That's crazy. You know, and then were those signs? Was that something trying to, you know, the energy is transferable, and energy really doesn't ever die. You know, energy is in all the things that we touch, that we taste and feel. Energy is even, if you believe in the realm of the supernatural, you know, I believe in it. I believe that they can ghost and other spiritual entities can move objects. They can make you feel things like a cold breeze or a chilly breeze. They can make you smell things. Look at the Amityville Horror House, for example. That house has a story that is just unrivaled when it comes to haunted houses in the history of American haunted houses. That house has haunted families, not just a family, but multiple families, and that is a true story. The Amityville House of Horror. I would say part one is the most that you get out of like what really happened. And when they go on to 2, 3, 4, and 5, I can't speak for that shit. But part one, that was the man of the family, the father. He looks just like the real man. Like I've seen the real people, and I've seen the real, the real people that were behind the scenes.
If you really want to get the book told the story.
Really?
Oh yeah, read the book.
Oh my gosh.
Read the book. The book came out before all of that, and when the book is where they jumped off and did the movies and stuff, but that gave you an insight to the inner house and what was really going on, the blood, the walls, the you know. All right, read the book if you get a chance. If you're a Halloween man and you like a good story, one's gonna keep you up, you know. Read the Amityville.
Read the book.
Read the book.
Mm.
Yeah. Pick up some literature.
Read a book. Read a book. Read a mother-loving book. So, in tribute to Pac, we're gonna run a little bit of Tupac hit him up. Please excuse the young commercial. You know what I mean? We're gonna run hit him up one time. You know what I mean? And y'all, can it sound okay? Can everybody hear the sound pretty good? Let me know. They now looking at the actual video right now. Brooklyn boy. Man, he's with my man from. So hold on. Right up underneath you. Yeah. Bad boy murdered on wax and kill. Fuck with me and get your cats peeled. You know, see, grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot you with your pump game? Now you're about to feel bad. The minutes, nigga, I hit up. You motherfuckers know what time it is. I don't even know why I'm on this track. Y'all niggas ain't even on my level. I'm gonna let my little homies ride with me. Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Biggie Smalls just got dropped. Little move past the mat and let me hit him in his back. Frank White need to get spanked right for setting traps. Little accident murderer, and I never heard of ya. Doing this cat's attack when I'm serving ya. Spank the shack, your own stab when I get. Guard your range, I'ma slam your ass in the paint. Oh yeah, y'all hit him up. You know what I'm saying? It's a classic video right there. You know, we talking about, you know, a song that stood the test of time, but at the same time, a song that has, man, it's attached to some very, very negative and bad energy. Yeah. So peace to the Outlaws and Tupac, and God bless Pac. And yeah, man, you just hope that, you know,
do we know Idi Amin is still alive?
Idi Amin is still alive. Yaki Gaddafi, I believe, was murdered. He was going to speak about what he saw at the shooting, and he was going to be talking to some people, some authority figures, and he was murdered before he could. If I'm not mistaken. No, not Yaki Gaddafi, but Kato. Kato was murdered, I believe. No. Maybe it is Yaki Gaddafi, because Kato is killed like way before Tupac is killed. So yeah, okay. So, but yeah, man, just crazy, man. Yeah, a lot of them brothers have passed, but Idi Amin is still here, and still doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Man.
God bless him, man. And you know, as an artist, the only thing I can tell you, man, is you know, don't collide with other artists. You know, hip hop is kind of um turned itself, or I ain't gonna say that, but the fans and then some of the newer up and coming artists have kind of turned it into a situation where they've taken the violence from the microphone and into the street. We have more young artists dying now than we've ever had, and it's so unfortunate. And it's like a death machine that has begun, and you know, no one knows exactly how to stop it. All I can really say about that, man, is if you're an artist out here and you're doing your thing, pass the knowledge on to your team, but carry the flame, you know, because you're the one with the dream and you're doing your thing. And don't collide with other rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like it really does you no good in the end. Basically, it just begets more vitriol, more evil, just more negative energy, and then you find yourself all the way at the point of where somebody ends up getting hurt, somebody ends up getting killed, and you know, and then you're sorry about that. Then you're there, you know, then you're in you're in a hospital waiting for, you know, somebody, or you're at a graveyard burying somebody, or and hip hop has taken that turn you know, over and over again. It's a death machine now in hip hop. It's a success to prison and a success to death pipeline in hip hop now, and that is of a design by record executives and other industry players that work in music, that sign acts, and that use strategies to pit black artists against other black artists. You don't see genocide in rock and roll. You don't see genocide in pop. Taylor Swift does not want to kill Katy Perry. You don't see genocide in the blues. You don't see, most you'll see in the blues is a man coming in a room, catching his woman sleeping with somebody else, and he gonna pull out a razor blade. You know, you don't see uh genocide and murder and mayhem in R&B. R&B is about loving, heartbreak. You know, even in the heartbreak songs, nobody's getting killed. Nobody's, you know what I mean? So hip hop is the only genre where that is accepted and it's normalized, and it's not normal. It's a tactic by record labels, because the fact of the matter is they cash in on these artists with these very small advances. And then when they die, they look forward to it because it's like a slot machine that just hit. They're going to cash in on all of their material post their death. That's when sales go up the highest. And then every anniversary of the artist's death, sales peak again. So you can learn that from Vince Staples. He'll tell you about the inner workings of a record label that he was speaking of, that had insurance policies on certain rappers and were prepared for their deaths and were celebratory and welcoming of their deaths.
Oh, yeah. It was a pool. It was like a death pool.
Fucking dead. Clint Eastwood, Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably what it was.
Yes.
Who's probably be the one up next?
Yep. Who's rubbing their fucking greasy fucking palms? Oh, God. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. So yeah, man. As a tribute and a blessing to rappers that have come and gone past, I would like to give you a personal song from my catalog by way of video. I have not released this video. It is coming soon. This song is going to have 2 videos, and this is video number 2 to this song. This video represents what we're speaking about artists, rappers in hip hop that are frivolously expiring themselves for absolutely no gain. And this song is titled Street Wars, and it's to coincide with the subject of Tupac and the beef with him and Biggie and the rappers today that fancy themselves as shooters and shooting everything in sight. This song is called Street Wars. Take a listen. I'm going to play the whole song. It's probably 1.5 minutes and 2 minutes, but we'll be right back with you after the song. As you know, we've been having a couple of technical difficulties. That's getting ready. It became my calling card, ain't it?
Like, where's this love?
Yeah, as you know, but I've learned the way around that technical difficulty issue. So the song will play for you right now.
Nigga, this is street war. And ain't no glory when the young die. Moms in a black dress, pops in a suit and tie. Homies with the airbrush tees and teary eyes. Street.
Pause. I want to read this to my man because I put captions at the beginning of the video for a reason. It starts with 250 rappers died in 2021. Right there.
Nigga, this is street war. And ain't no glory when the young die. Moms in a black dress, pops in a suit.
I gotta pause on that so you guys can catch those stats. 250 rappers died in 2021. 200 of them by gun violence, 16 of them by health-related issues, 10 accidents, 7 suicides, 5 stabbings, 4 drug overdoses, 1 intoxication, and 7 unknown.
And ain't no glory when the young die. Moms in a black dress, pops in a suit and tie. Homies with the airbrush tees and teary eyes. Street wars, ain't no need to be glorified. And ain't no glory facing jail time. Doing time behind bars, watching life pass you by. Lights cut off, niggas scream out loud every night. Street wars, ain't no need to be glorified. He was a gangster, as hard as they come. Just a young little nigga, always kept him a gun. While he was on the grind, constantly keeping that money on his mind. Beige 9-8, whipping the corners and riding up 79. 39's day. Lord, this brother was a hustler. Bumping thinking fuck these busters. I ain't tripping, conflicted. A lot cause mama left him early, but had a daddy that loved him dearly and 2 older sisters. See, he was knee deep in these streets, running with this clique. They had the money and the weed, and they was the shit. Only problem, they leader wasn't fully respected. In different parts of town, his past was revoked and rejected. Street war. And ain't no glory when the young die. Moms in a black dress, pops in a suit and tie. Homies with the airbrush tees and teary eyes. Street wars, ain't no need to be glorified. And ain't no glory facing jail time. Doing time behind bars, watching life pass you by. Lights cut off, niggas scream out loud every night. Street wars, ain't no need to be glorified.
This must stop. Last page. This must stop. Classic Records. Wow. Thank you for watching Street Wars, you guys. That
was nice.
You can scan it right there so you can watch it yourselves on our YouTube page. So please make sure you check that out. It is an unofficial release right now, but I will be releasing that very soon. And it has a part 2 or a part 1 video. That was part 2. So I wanted to show that for the first time and show that on Halloween.
Mom walking around, black dress.
Street Wars, ain't no need to be glorified. This is Street Wars, and ain't no glory facing jail time. Doing time behind bars, watching life pass you by. Lights cut off. Niggas scream out loud every night. Street Wars, ain't no need to be glorified. Street Wars. This is Street Wars, and ain't no glory, How the hook go? This is Street Wars. Hold on, let me play the first couple words. I know that's sad, man. Just sad.
Nigga, this is Street Wars, and ain't no glory when the young die.
Okay, ain't no glory when the young die. Moms in the black dress, pops in a suit and tie. Homies with the airbrush tees and teary eyes. Street Wars, ain't no need to be glorified. This is Street Wars, and ain't no glory facing jail time, doing time behind bars, watching life pass you by.
Wow.
Lights cut off, niggas scream out loud every night. Street Wars, ain't no need to be glorified.
Street Wars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Had you heard that one? I don't know. Okay.
That's my first introduction. I like that.
Thank you, man.
I like that.
You always just listen to all my stuff, man.
I like the groove and the feel and the truth of the word.
Produced by Psych Pacino, by the way. God bless Psych Pacino. Psych Pacino did. He did that for me before he passed.
Man.
Yeah. He did a couple beats for me. And that was one of them before he passed.
What did he pass?
It was a heart condition. Yeah. Psych was he has shaved probably 50, 60 pounds off his frame.
Wow.
He was doing real good. He was in the gym. He was eating right. And right after tour, about a week after tour, he died.
Man.
He was sitting on the couch watching TV.
Man, you just never know when your number comes up.
You never know, man. Because you never know when you gotta go.
I would start. He said, if I want to die, I would have died in my bed. I don't want to have to be with my woman or anything. I just want to make sure. I don't want to be the one that fall out in the street or you just don't know. He said, well, you can't control when you go. But,
I just want to die peacefully.
There you go. Peacefully. No pain, no suffering.
Yeah, man.
No buffering.
Yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with us, man.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to the Spooktacular.
Yeah, it was spooktacular. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I like that. Yeah, spooktacular.
Yeah. Next year, Spooktacular 4 coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Spooktacular 4.
Yeah, man. So you guys, man, if you gotta hit the streets, do some trick-or-treating, get out there, do your trick-or-treating.
Grab some bags like we used to do back in the day. Go there and snatch some bags and some young. No, don't do that.
Ah, man.
Bags snatcher, no egg, no houses. The mischief was left side. We do a toilet paper and egg and houses and shit. Those are things we used to do. It was shaving cream,
toilet paper,
eggs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Eggs, absolutely. I did some egging on Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not proud of it, but it was fun at the time.
It was mischief. You get it in there.
Mischievous conduct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Nora Blaze chimes in. The song was really good. You should be proud of yourself. Good vibe. Thank you, Miss Nora.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I tried, I lost a friend, and that's who I'm speaking of in that song. And he was a young man. He probably was about 20. He probably was about 22, 23.
So he made it over the thing.
Mm-hmm. He made it over 21, just about a year, 2 years. And he was murdered at Circle City Classic. I think it was 20. What year is that? That's like 20. No. That's 2000 and that's like 2007. 2007.
Those who don't know, Circle City Classic is an event that's held in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
That's it usually has a parade, and they also feature 2 historically Black colleges playing against each other.
Absolutely.
And it's a tradition that's been here for years. For those who don't know, usually around the first week of October. Am I right? Yeah.
Yep.
First week of October. And there's bells and whistles. They come out for it. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do, man. Yeah. So man, that's the Circle City Classic, and he was murdered at a gas station on Illinois and 38th Street. The McDonald's BP. He was murdered at a gas pump. He said enemy saw him, but he didn't see that enemy, that guy he had been conflicted with, and he had his head turned, and that guy shot him in the head from a distance, from a few pumps away, just like that. And there's a little memorial if you go past that gas station.
Which is freaking dangerous because you're at a gas station
shooting bullets at gas pumps.
Gas pumps,
man,
the whole neighborhood up, man.
Brothers is dumb. Brothers is so dumb. It's scary.
With a capital D right there.
Yeah.
Stupid as can be.
Stupid as can be.
Stupid.
Oh God, dude. Yeah, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. You guys, man, get out there, do some trick-or-treating. Miss Nora says she about to be gone. She just said, y'all be safe. She said, I had a wonderful time with you guys. Yeah, man, she sounds like a sweet lady, man. And, I enjoyed you, Nora. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Yeah, she said had a wonderful time with you guys. Thanks for having me, and be safe. We will, you guys.
We got some candy.
You guys, man, make sure if you're trick-or-treating, you check your kids' candy. Make sure you look for holes and things. Don't accept any fruit, please. Them days is over.
I used to love those days.
Man, I got to get that one Halloween, and then it was like it was over. Yep.
I cried when it happened. Halloween was never the same.
Nope, not after that. So yeah, y'all. And if you get the little bags of candies like your Reese's Pieces, your Reese's Cups.
Sure everything is sealed.
Yep. Make sure that you got air in that bag, because if ain't no air in there, there's a piercing in there. It's pierced somewhere.
I will take it. Hold up.
Test it. Test it for you. I'm so glad you found the candy, because I forgot it was there, but I knew I wanted it there for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nom-noms. Hey, shit. Well, y'all enjoy yourself. Y'all get out there. Quit sitting here with me, wasting time talking about Tupac and how he done got shot up and everything. Go out there, live your life tonight. Take your kids out. Do something. Get some candy. You still do you like Ferris?
Watch some baseball. Watch a little baseball.
Watch some baseball, man.
Some basketball. You got basketball.
Yeah, I'm gonna do you like Ferris Bueller. What are you doing here? You still sitting here? You're not out there going and living life and doing. Get out of here. Go home. Go home. If you're at home right now, then get out the house. Get off the phone. You know what I'm saying? Man. Peace, love, hair grease, much more. Protect yourself. Protect your neck out there tonight. A lot of people are not, being fair tonight. Halloween is seen as an opportunity to do malicious things. But watch your surroundings, please. Enjoy yourself. Take care of your kids. Have a good night from the guys here at CrossFaded. Thanks for stopping in. Love y'all. All right. Peace. Let's start the show. Let's stop the show.
CrossFaded. 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 Bad they never made it. Bad so now they hating. They bad for how they played it. I'm just trying to make it. Trying to hold my placement. Thanking God for the graces. Watching for changing faces. Crossfaded. This is a special occasion. Subjects hotter than Cajun. Adulaide and Mason. Crossfaded. I'm just a duck in the pond. Shout out to Dorian. My reign has just begun. I be crossfaded. 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 Crossfaded.
And notice
crossfaded. 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 Well, you ready? Let's start the show.